Hey YouTube, happy leap day. Today is Monday, February 29th, 2016, and I'm coming to you with a video of what I did this weekend and other type of stuff. It's not going to be a long one, I hope. Alright, so this weekend, I think I recorded on Friday, I'm not sure. Friday I actually went to the gym, did my weight session, and I was debating with myself about whether or not I should stay for Zumba, and I actually ended up staying for Zumba, which I was proud of myself. Then I went from that, and supposedly in my mind, I thought I was going to get home and walk. That didn't happen. So, which is okay because I had my 1 hour of weight training and then I had my, 1 hour of cardio, and that's good to go. Then on Saturday, I didn't do anything to my feeling because I really wanted to go ahead and do the walking of my 3.1 miles, which I forgot for some reason it was 3.1 miles, but I just ran out of time. I kept procrastinating, so I'm still working on trying to just get up and do it versus, all day like suffering, and then at the end of the day I'm like, oh fuck, I'm tired, forget it, I'll do it tomorrow. So it was technically my rest day. Yesterday I actually went out, had breakfast with my husband. Oh yeah, Saturday, I'm sorry, we went to have dinner at Olive Garden. I had loads of salad. I mean loads. I had like a whole bowl by myself of salad and a half. And then I ate chicken marsala. In my mind, I wanted to eat just half, as they say in all these books that I'm reading and listening to and whatnot. But I don't know. My mind is a thing that my willpower is very weak right now, and my mind is something that I'm actively working on right now. And I should have asked for it to go cut my meal in half. But then I started negotiating with myself, saying, why would I want to eat this tomorrow? That'll be 2 days I eat stuff like this. So I just ate it. We didn't have any dessert. We had a pint of wine, him and I. And what did he have? He had tilapia with shrimp. And he had soup. He had like 3 bowls of soup. But he's thinner, I guess he could do it. But, And then Sunday we went out for breakfast. I went to IHOP. I had the Colorado omelet, which I didn't feel guilty about. And then I had wheat toast. I'm trying to decipher what it is that I'm doing. I know some people would love for me to say, I'm doing low carb, or I'm doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not on Weight Watchers. I'm not on low carb per se. But I am consciously trying to lower my carbs. Because I am very carb dependent, super carb dependent. And one of the ways that I'm dealing with that is, you guys know I have my little famous turkey with spring mix on 2 toast dinner little sandwich, because at first I was like, I'm just gonna take shakes and that's what I'm gonna have. But then with working out, especially when I do weight training, I come home starving and I don't want to eat a full ass meal. Because what I do is I save my portion of the meal for the next day for my lunch. So I decided last week to do these little sandwiches, but I found myself having a harder time trying to decipher how much turkey really is, what the serving is. So another way around that, and this is a tip I learned from another book, God knows what book it is, I'm sorry, but if you guys are into weight loss and stuff, you guys know you start picking up advice from here and there and stuff like that. And one of the things that they said is, if you find something that you eat constantly in a smaller package, then you should buy the smaller package, not the big package. For example, almonds. Almonds come at Aldi. They come in these big old bags, but they also sell snack size. At least at one point in time. I haven't seen it lately from Fit and Active. Well, I went ahead and bought the snack size. Now, if you are a person that is very, diligent about, their food and is super strong, I applaud you greatly. And if you're one of those people that would get your, because I also read this too, if you get a cereal box per se, you should dump the cereal box, in a bowl or something, and then use a cup or the measuring tool of what that thing on the back say, and use all these little Ziploc bags and put your cereal content into these Ziploc bags, and then you have your serving, and then you have to be guessing every morning. I wish I would be that way, but I just can't. So, at least not right now. So yesterday I actually did my 3 miles. It felt good to do my 3 miles. I'm watching Nurse Jackie during my 3-mile walk. I really wanted to stay on longer, but I was finishing my laundry, and I wanted to really watch Nurse Jackie last night before I went to bed, but I said no. I promised myself that I will watch the series only when I'm working out. So today when I get on the treadmill, I get to follow up of what my characters are going on. I'm still on season 1, and I believe I'm on episode 10. Other than that, I came home, I took my passport pictures, and I need to fill out, I forgot to bring my passport. I need to bring my passport in so I could fill out the actual application, and maybe one day this week go to the post office and get that settled, because, you know, it expires soon. Mine expires soon, and I need to have that prepped, just in case of emergency, or if I want to travel, or God knows what else. All right. Then after that, I think I told you guys that I'm loving podcasts lately. I'm on this podcast mode where I listen to podcasts coming to work, podcasts going home, going to the gym, whatever. And a lot of my podcasts have been this morning show, Bob and Sherry. And I listen mine through Podcast Addict. It's app on my Samsung phone. And I think you could do Stitcher. And I love like Savage Love. I love all these other things. But one of them that I like, and I think I mentioned it last week, is A Mind for Fitness. And what he did is he goes through all these things that you can do to lose weight. Basically, he does a review of certain items. He has discussion. He gives you like the 5 things that you should do in order to be successful. And he recommended other podcasts because, of course, one podcaster will recommend another one, recommend another one, recommend another one. So right now I'm listening to a fat burning man. And right now he is talking about Gretchen and a book about habits and weight loss. And I just know her website because I'm trying to, as soon as I get to the office, look up this book because it sounds so interesting. Her website is GretchenMoving.com. I've not even looked at it. And she, from what I get thus far from the podcast, she divides people up into 4 categories. And then those people are further subdivided into 2 categories, which are moderators and which are the other one. I forget what she termed it. And basically, moderators are those that can have a piece of chocolate, put the chocolate away, and they're good to go for a long time. And the other ones are, I wish I remember, it's on the tip of my tongue, are the type of people that annihilate that from their diet. Like, they can't, because avoiders, I think she called it. Because if you have one piece, then it goes next, and next thing you know, you ate the whole bar. That's me. That is so me. I can't just have one piece because it breaks my mind. All right, then another thing I did this weekend, so I'm going to look that up and maybe order the book and see how much it is, Kindle versus actual book in my hand, because, something has to happen. I'm like, you guys know, working out, I've had it down packed. Now is the food portion that I'm trying to get done. And then the last thing that I want to say is last night I made smothered pork chops. And they're my version of smothered pork chops, which are pork chops that were already smoked, and I smothered them with green salsa. And the salsa was made of mil tomate, which are little green tomatoes, onion, 2 jalapenos, and I forgot to put garlic in it. Oh well. And cilantro. And I boil everything besides the cilantro, and then I put it in a blender, blend it up, put it on top of the pork chops. I had rice with corn, and then I had asparagus. I tried to serve myself more asparagus. I had 1.5 pork chops, and then I had some rice, and then I had leftover I brought for today for lunch. But I'm really struggling. I'm really trying to get better at this food thing. And I appreciate you guys, your support, any advice you guys give. I love watching all these Weight Watcher videos because, visually for me, I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe, because my portion control, it comes and goes. Sometimes I'm very good at portion control, and other days I'm like, wow, and then it makes me laugh when I see women who put the video, they're like, it's my time of the month, because I'm like, oh my God, it's my time of the month too. And then during that time, it's like a free-for-all, and I really try to restrain it, but it's a free-for-all. And this weekend, going out to the store, I literally avoided things that I knew I I have no self-control. For example, the chicken almond salad at Aldi, I have no control. I could eat the whole thing in one sitting, maybe in two. Then I get like guilty and I'm like, oh, we should eat this in two, not one. But one day that thing is gone. Chocolate bars, I would buy one, and in my mind I'll be like, I'll just eat one square and this thing will last me 2 months because it's 8 squares. Yeah, bullshit. That thing is done by the end of the day. Like sometimes even before I'm done putting the groceries away, I'm already halfway done the bar. So then I start giving it to my mom, and I start offering some to my husband. My husband's like, I don't like chocolate, and I'm like, oh my god. And then I end up eating it. So it's horrible. It's horrible. How the hell is this 11 minutes? Anyways, so that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to keep myself motivated. I am still working on my journal, my visual journal of not a visual journal. I don't want to use the word journal. It's a visual book of what I want to, aspire to as far as health wise, and my habits. I found this habit from the University, I want to say University of New York, Mount Sinai, says that if you are focused on a food and you don't want to eat that food, which happens to me, I hate to admit it, but it's true. If you tap your forehead for 30 seconds, stare at your fingers as you're tapping your forehead, and that feeling should go away. So I started implementing that, and I have to say it worked twice already for me. And it's just is what it is, guys. This is a work in progress. I hate losing weight. I hate the fact that I wish it were so easy, but hey, like I hear so many people say it didn't pile on me in one day, and for hell it's not gonna pile off me one day either. It's gonna take a while. So thank you guys for your motivation. Keep it up, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.